Here's what I would say to people who are nervous about signing up for the pedal. And I'll mention my story. So I joined the faculty here at UCSD a little over 3 years ago, and that was the year that we had our first Pedal the Cause ride. I got a call from Scott Lippman saying that he needed me to ride, and I didn't have the heart to tell him that I didn't really ride a bike. I had a bike that was 10 years old that I'd ridden a few times here and there, never more than 10 miles. But I decided I'd give it a try, and I started training on that crappy little bike and joined the Pedal the Cause rides and saw that there was an entire community built around this thing, and they had support and they helped you learn how to ride and learn how to pick out a new bike. And within short order, I was already comfortable riding the bike, going further than I ever have in my entire life, and really pushing myself in a way that I didn't even anticipate was possible. So I would say that you'll be warmly received if you join us, even if you don't have any significant biking experience prior to that, and people will help you get up to speed, literally. Yeah, the fundraising also seems fairly daunting, but you have a lot of time to raise the funds that are involved. And most of us have pretty good networks of family and friends and other ways to raise the money. My kids, I have 3 boys, 9, 6, and 3, and they actually set up a little lemonade stand in the corner of our house to raise money, raise like 80, 90 bucks over the course of a weekend day for Pedal the Cause, and every little bit helps. So I don't think it's a huge burden for most people. And if there are certain folks like students, for example, or trainees, who actually have a much lower threshold that they need to achieve. So I think it's very doable. So I'm always impressed when we're at the starting line, hundreds of bikes waiting to get going, and you look out across the sea of helmets, and you see all the orange helmets. So I don't know if you know this, but the orange helmets are from riders who have had a cancer diagnosis, either battling cancer now or have survived cancer in the past. And the sheer number of them there is really inspiring. And the fact that they've gone through that process and are here riding with us in that day, really emotional.